Welcome back to Shift Path, your daily source for the newest rides, biggest changes, and all things automotive. Today, we're diving deep into one of Subaru's most iconic models, completely reimagined for a new generation. This is your first real look at the 2026 Subaru Outback, and let me tell you, it's both familiar and foreign in ways nobody saw coming. So buckle up, this one's a wild ride. Let's start with the obvious. The 2026 Subaru Outback looks different. Bigger, boxier, and a lot more SUV than wagon, it's a clear departure from the Outback station wagon roots. Show the average car fan a photo of this thing, and chances are they'll call it a Forester or even an Ascent. Only the real Subaru diehards are spotting it right away. But here's the thing. Subaru isn't losing sleep over it. Their research says customers want capability over looks, and they're less concerned with sticking to tradition. Still, this redesign is going to test how loyal the Outback fanbase really is. Dimension-wise, the new Outback is only a touch bigger. Half an inch wider, a little over an inch and a half longer, and 2 inches taller. But it's the design language that really shifts. Up front, it gets a blunter nose, more upright proportions, and split headlamps. The Outback Wilderness model gets even bolder, with extra cladding, copper accents, and a pickup-like Subaru stamped across the grille. It's rugged. It's aggressive. And it's gonna stir up some serious conversation. The sides have lost the old swoopy roofline in favor of chunky, SUV-style C and D pillars. The classic roof rails stick around, but the fold-away crossbars? Gone. Subaru says barely anyone used them. Out back, there's a bigger, wider tailgate, new light bar design, and Subaru spelled out boldly across the rear bumper. Scratch-resistant cladding makes it easier to throw your gear on without worrying about scrapes. Inside the cabin, Subaru's approach is what they call party up top, business down below. Translation: up high, it's clean, tech-focused, and modern. Down low, it's rugged, durable, and ready for adventure. Front and center is a 12.1-inch infotainment screen, running Subaru's newest system with better processing power, a cleaner layout, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Drivers also get a 12.3-inch digital cluster with different viewing modes, including one for the new hands-free driving system on higher trims. The seats? Subaru calls them low fatigue, and they're wrapped in StarTex faux leather as standard. Nappa leather is available if you want to splurge. Physical buttons for HVAC and basic controls are thankfully still there, because not everything needs to be hidden in a touchscreen, right? Small details make a big difference. Cup holders that can handle 32-ounce bottles, USB-A and USB-C ports, a wireless charging pad, and even a clever clip to manage messy charging cables. Subaru also put a ton of thought into the cargo area. It's up to 34.6 cubic feet now, thanks to the wider load floor and taller roofline. A washable, flexible cargo cover made from recycled materials comes standard. It can divide the cargo area, keep pets contained, act as a bumper protector, or even serve as a makeshift hammock for loose gear. Oh, and in classic Subaru fashion, they threw in some Easter eggs. The rear hatch tells you how many dogs fit inside, 1 with the seats up, 2 with them folded. There's even a diagram under the rear spoiler showing you where to mount rooftop tents and gear. Even though the roof lost the crossbars, it's still seriously capable, with an 800-pound static load rating and 220 pounds for dynamic or side loads. In plain English, tailgates, hammocks, rooftop tents, you name it, it's ready. Now, what about performance? Here, Subaru sticks to what it knows best. Base models will be powered by the familiar 2.5-liter flat-4, making 180 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque. Slight tweaks over last year's numbers, but overall, this is the same reliable heart Subaru fans trust. Step up to the XT or Wilderness trims, and you get the 2.4-liter turbocharged flat-4, punching out 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. All models are paired with Subaru's latest CVT and upgraded symmetrical all-wheel drive system, featuring a quicker center differential lockup and smarter power routing based on steering angle input. Off-roaders, listen up. The Wilderness model now has 9.5 inches of ground clearance, improved approach and departure angles, and new electronically controlled dampers designed to smooth out the ride no matter what you're tackling. Subaru says the new system works off the skyhook theory, basically trying to keep the body stable and level even as the wheels move up and down underneath you. It should make a noticeable difference both on the trail and on broken pavement. And for the tech heads out there, the 2026 Outback will be the first Subaru equipped with a new hands-free version of the EyeSight driver assist system on higher trims. It's functional up to 85 miles per hour on mapped highways and can pull over and call emergency services if the driver becomes unresponsive. Lower trims still get excellent standard EyeSight features like adaptive cruise control, lane centering, and pre-collision braking. So, when can you get your hands on the new Outback? Subaru says it will roll into dealerships in early 2026, with pricing expected to start around $32,000 and topping out close to $46,000, depending on options and trim. That gives plenty of time for fans to debate whether this is still a real Outback. But here's the truth. The Outback has never been about sticking to one formula. It's been about capability, adventure, and versatility. And from what we've seen so far, the 2026 model is keeping that spirit alive, even if it's wearing a slightly different outfit. Thanks for hanging out with us here on Shift Path. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the new Outback, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming car reviews, first looks, and test drives. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Is this the Outback's boldest move yet, or are you missing the old school wagon charm? Until next time, keep it locked right here, and keep shifting forward.